Hey guys, sorry for the delay. You guys look for that catch pole, a couple extra bonus features on it, extending locking. Stay tuned for my next DIY video. We'll get going. So, first off, I got all my parts and pieces from the Home Depot. Tools and such I've got here. 3/16 coated cable. I actually got a chunk from them that was just left over. It's 14.5 feet. For the project, I believe we'll be needing about 12 feet. I've got a 1-inch PVC cap. The original that I made with a 3/4 inch. As you can see here, let's see if I can get that up to you. A single-sided conduit holder, but I think I'm going to go to the 1-inch, which is a little lighter duty, but as you'll see here, I'm going to wrap it all the way around to make it into a solid piece. So, on that note, that's that. I got some 3/16 cable stops. It's a pack again from Home Depot. Singles and doubles, I'll use them both. I'll have a double left over. I also have a clothesline tensioner. Can't find this at all your Home Depots, but our one has it. So that's what I use. I've got the stop the ferrule clamps. I've got some files, drill, screwdriver, pliers. I actually have a 1/2 inch pipe thread, which I'll show you. I put that into this here, tighten this on, and turn it into this here to where it's one piece and threaded on there. So we'll go with that. I got some 3-in-1 oil. That's just to help in the tapping process. So here we go. So what I do is I've got a Wooster Sherlock painting pole. Pushes, extends out. This one here is actually a 4 to 8 footer. I'm going to make this one as well for trapping, but for sturgeon fishing as well, guys. For you guys that use a catch pole for your big fish, easy to grab on and go from there. So that'll be my project. That's what we're going to use. That's what we're going to adapt into. Let's get started. So first things first, get a drill bit just over your 3/16. It's a 1/4 inch. Be really careful in this process. The first one I made, I snapped the bit. So another quick thing is take these screws out right here on either side that holds this top in. It's pressed in there pretty well, but we just want to take these out. Grab this with our needle nose pliers. Get that just below the thread. I'm going to do this just on the one, take it all the way off. Hold on, safety glasses, safety first. This one will trim up just a little bit, but this is the side that we're going to be putting on the clamp. So we can leave a little bit of that on there. Okay. Nice and smooth. Smooth that off just a little bit, just in case. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we drill this out here. really careful doing that because I snapped this bit actually. As you see, I snapped that bit. So, anyways, so that's drilled, that's drilled. Boom, boom. Taking that off, we'll cut those down. So now, like I say, you can either use this, and we'll put this on the opposite side, drill through there. I'm gonna go with this here. We want to drill a hole in here, bing bang. So what I do is I take a little file, find myself a little spot, flatten it off just a little bit, that way we can get our drill started through there.
Make sure we don't have any burrs on the inside. Okay, so now we've got that done.
Okay, nice and smooth. We're done with all that. Off the glasses. We need 11 feet. Basically, we got 8 feet. We're gonna do a 6-inch loop on the back. So here, hold on. Okay, so to make the loop, this is the 4-footer that I've already made, but to make the loop, we need an extra 3 feet. Then, to make this extension piece and such, we need basically another 6 inches. And so, I'm adding 3'6" to the end of my whatever I got here. So, whatever your extension is that you're adding to. If you get a 4-foot extension, add 3.5 feet to that or whatever. So anyways, 3.5 feet is the extension added. So first off, let's take this and measure out here to 36 inches so we get a nice length on that bad boy.
I'm actually marking this here at 38 inches rather than 36 to make up the difference of the loop and the threads. So I guess disregard the 36 inches.
We're going to run this through our stop because we don't want to clamp. We need to clamp this one on first and then pull it through. If we clamp this one on, we'll never be able to get in to clamp that one. So run this through, get your 3/16 clamp. What I've done is I've made a nice little mark here on my crimping tool. That way I can use it and have it be solid instead of having to flippy floppy it around. So, okay, so this through. Get this like that and on there first. Now, leave a little bit through there at first on this one. Not a whole lot. I'd say about 1/8 of an inch. Crimp it down right in the center. And I crimp this down a couple of times. Alright, 3 times actually. And we can slide this back through here. Doggone it. I should have slid this one on there first. So that one through there. Get a little bit of loose, but not too much, so it doesn't flop around a whole lot on you. Crimp that down just a couple of times. Shouldn't be too much considering that's on the inside, not really going to take a lot of the pressure. Alright. So now we have this, rolls around, Bing kind of sets it off to the side. And now we're going to attach that through here and back through our hole. Okay, so let's attach this on here first. So we're going to use the longer one of the two, which it really doesn't matter, but it does have a little extra space because of the metal that we're adding. You just want to make sure that not a lot is sticking down through there. If your cable snags up, then you'll need to take some more off of those, but you'll be able to tell that. So just trying to keep that going. So far. So we'll go on Bing. Alright, hold on. Second. Because of my glitch, I forgot I had to do a little sleight of hand, a little magician trick on you guys, and I forgot about it because it took me so long, and I'm really sorry about the length of time that it took, because I told a lot of guys that I was going to do this. Here's my longer cable, but like I say, I had some problems with GoPro, so I did a video and it stopped and so on and so forth. So anyways, but then my long lost, my best pal, my buddy of 20 years, a long-haired dachshund. He was 20. I've had him for 15 years. He adopted me, really. Anyways, long story short, he passed away. It took a couple of weeks. We thought we had him doing much better. It didn't end up any better. So, long story short, Bernie passed away, and I wasn't doing so great, and so it took me a little bit of time. So, but here I am now. So, we've got this on. We've put our metal clamp back on here. We've run our cable back through. We need to pop the original handle off here.
So rather than popping the handle off, just take a razor blade and cut the very end off, and then that way you can just slide it back down the rod onto the sleeve there, and it'll be ready to slide back up when you put your end stop on. Just a little heads up, I forgot it. You'll see it on the end.
Yeah, blue, it's a boy. Okay, so now feels pretty smooth, really. I don't think we have much to worry about. Well, we are getting a little bit of blue there. We might have to do a little bit. Anyways, I believe everything will be fine. If it's bad, we'll want to take that apart. Which actually, you know what? We're going to take it apart right now. Fix that so that we don't have that cutting off by the spiral.
Okay, so let me get you a quick little close-up here.
So what I'm showing you here is right up here, it's shaving a little bit in that hole. So I just had to file this down so that the cable doesn't stick through. It doesn't shave off. We don't end up with a problem down the road after we use it for a little while. So just smooth that off. Don't have such a, I guess, a straight cut. Kind of flatten that off to where it's a little bit dull, I guess, would be what we're shooting for. Okay. I think that's gonna do it. To a point, I guess, it's still got that cable down in there, so, oh gosh darn it, here we go again, back through that stupid hole. Hopefully this time, let's try this one again. I think I remember doing this last time. If I take this and you bend this up just a whisker, then down at the other end, it's not quite so. Right there at the end. So let's see if that helps. I don't know if it helped a bit. Aha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, it did help. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we go to that 36-inch mark there. Bang bang, which actually first let's do a couple more things here real fast. So now we've got that through, we got that through. Let's make our stop. So find center your cap. Which, hello, not too hard to do there. I like to file me a little spot, like I say, right in the middle. Gives me a drill something instead of trying to drill over a hump. It gives me a dip to drill into. Take the step down drill bit. And we have to hog it out. We need to hog it out just a little bit. So let's go back here to our other part. So we got a 1-inch cap. And you can't get these everywhere at all your Home Depots. I get this at one Home Depot that's 4 miles, 4.5 miles that way, and the one that's 4.2 doesn't have it, so whatever. It's clothesline tensioner, tightener. Pull it out, slide the cable through, tightens it up. So now we need what I do to make the next part of this. What we need to do is lock down that leg a little bit. Okay, so here's where I use the 1/2-inch pipe thread. Tap. Run this through. And I just got a cheapie at Harbor Freight. Nothing special. Don't need anything crazy. We're just, you know. I think I got it to use as a thread chaser and not really a tap on its own, but we're going to use it as a tap. So, get this in and start it. Starts pretty well because everything's already on this, on the step down. So it starts right up nicely.
Now, you can also use a channel lock here as your handle instead of using the little piece that comes with it. It's a little bit janky. So I got a decent thread on it with this, but if you'd like to get a couple more threads, you could use a channel lock for that.
Okay, I think you got it far enough. I hope so, we should be.
Okay, so now we just need to open this up enough. to screw this in now is perfect. So you just get that in there, tighten that on. If you want and you're like me, you can make sure it's perfect. Okay. Slide your cable through. And this will just push through on this end now. This here is a little big. So I just took that 1 inch, little piece of 1 inch Gorilla Tape, put it around, you know, we want it snug to where it doesn't come off. So heck, almost 2 actually. And there you go. So it's on there now too. So now let's take and extend this. I actually got my piece that I have here is a little over 14.5 feet because what I got was I got what was left. Oops. I got what was left of doggone it. I got what was left on the reel, and so they gave me a deal. So here you have it. I got a deal. Now,
Hey guys, this video or any of my other videos are helpful or
you gotta push this
interest
down.
you.
I didn't push it down. I got
I
it
really
too
appreciate
small
it. If you
here.
hit the like
So now
button,
what we want to do is
subscribe
push
button.
that down.
It really helps me out
down.
and alert you guys
Get
if when I've got new
extended as far as we
videos
need
coming
it.
out. Also, man, leave any messages, any notes or comments, good or bad.
I think that's
I'm a
the
big
full
boy, I can
extension
handle it.
now.
So thanks for watching. Hope to have you around. Thanks.
Yep, that's the end. So now I get that to our 36-inch mark. About 4 inches. I mean, if you want a little bit more, you can have it, whatever. I'm just saying that a 12-inch loop is 35 and 11/16, so 36 inches. Okay. Good. Went just a little too far. Okay. We're going with that. Now, just at the end, just so that we have a pole. And again, like I say, that kind of depends upon what you want, how much you need, what you know. I like to have just enough really to kind of get a good, I guess a quick kind of pull on it when you gotta grab it. So now we're gonna do the double whammy on her. Put her up and over, up and over. I like to keep this one actually in just a bit. And I do that because I don't want it poking me in the hand if I don't have my gloves on or something, you know, and the cable's poking through, so. And you're getting it grabbed on the one side fully and the other side anyway, so I don't see a problem. Okay, so there you have it. So now, if you're wanting it long, this would be more for a fishing guy, a guy on a boat. If you're trying to tail a fish or something, you would use this. Drop it around the tail, pull it in, bing, it's locked down. Totally locked down. Plug this in, show it to you on the shorter version. So now, when it's longer like this, all you're basically going to have to do, and what you could do, is just take yourself and get yourself like a little rubber band and stick it over. I guess I don't have one right here, but if you took a rubber band, a nice thick, like either that or even a nice piece of bungee cord, one of the smaller 1/4 inch bungees instead of the big bungees, then you would have this and still have your cable. You'd be able to tighten up. So put it around, Whoop, there you go. I guess it works. So pull her on tight, cinch her on down. It stops and locks. Can't get off. So the bonus features, number one that I was been talking about. Okay. So let's go back out here. If by chance, and I haven't got it because I've been slacking, if you're hunting squirrels or skunks and you're injecting, you can screw your injection, your hypo needle, hypodermic, and then you can use that. Also, when it does grab around, say the neck, it'll give a little extra something to kind of either grab so they don't slip out, or even something, if you position it right, you can kind of get it down in their throat to choke them off even just that much more. So, now, the extra thing that and doggone it, guys, that really sucks monkeys, that I forgot to put the handle on. So do not forget to put the handle on before you do this. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get that on there, short of cutting that cable or busting that tie off. That's what's going to happen. Thank goodness we got two, so blooper reel number one. But so anyways, remember to cut. So what we need to do here is we just need to cut this off right at the top here.
Now, if you left the handle on and we cut this off at the beginning, if you just take your razor blade and run it down, it will actually stop on the fiberglass rod itself and it'll make a nice straight cut. So I fiddle around with it here because it's in my hand, but it's much easier if you do it when you're supposed to do it
first.
So.
And then we just want to tuck that right back up onto there. That'll get rid of this little roly-poly too. Doggone it, fellas. I'm sorry that I forgot that. And gals, I guess, sorry for thinking that maybe no gals, there ain't no way. Oh, maybe, guys. No, there ain't. I would have to. You know what? I think we could possibly do it. I'm going to try it first, but anyway, you guys get the gist. That's the deal. The little self-tapping. Okay, so now that we've got the screws out, you'll see here the little screw head has a self-tapper on it. Ooh, close. So what we'll do, hold on a second. So, take that, boom, we drill this out, doggone it. that. Right here somewhere.
Okay, so at this point, we need to put the handle on. I forgot to add the original handle back. So if you cut the end off the original handle and then slide it back down the tube, it'll be in place for its final position. So sorry that I missed it on the original.